Every day I'm with Quicksilver.
Okay, listen, everybody. It's your girl Leah Henry here from the Quicksilver Show, and of course, I got a hip hop legend, an artist, a label owner, a ex basketball player. I
Yeah.
mean, should I keep going?
Keep going.
Oh, keep going. My father-in-law. We gotta
Hey,
start there.
oh,
Okay.
hey.
All right. It's Master P, of course. And you got something coming out in July that's hot. We all anticipating. Tell us about. I got the hookup too.
July 12th. That's all I can tell you. I got the hook up to hit theaters. And this is urban comedy at its best. Romeo is starring in here with me.
Amen.
And we're the first father and son to star and finance a film.
That's dope.
And me and Rome talked about this the other day. We put 126 speaking roles in this project, which we're about to hit the Guinness Book of Records for the most speaking roles in a Hollywood film.
That's amazing.
And we had social media stars to Hollywood stars and mixed it up. It's never been done before.
Okay, and what can people expect that's going to be different from the first? What can people expect that's going to be kind of similar? Like, what should people expect going into watching this?
Well, you know what? It's going to be funny.
Okay.
But it's about gentrification. It's about ownership. We own this restaurant called Big Papa's, and we're losing the restaurant. We have to come together as a family to save it. And I think that people are going to see that this is a real story, but it's also hilarious.
Okay. And speaking of family, I just want to touch on this. So I follow you, Romeo, on social media, and your family is very tight-knit. And, of course, y'all have several businesses, and y'all have done very well for yourselves.
Yeah.
How do you think people can take a lesson out of y'all's book about how to keep money in the family? Because a lot of times people say don't mix family with business, but that's all your brand is. So talk about that a little bit.
Well, I think when you put your trust in faith in God, that's the most important thing. And then our family comes after that till we realize if we think in a godly way, you can work together because you're going to be about doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be successful. You want to be able to share with your family, and you want to be able to build a generational wealth. For us, it's not about the now. It's about building that generational wealth to be able to pass something down from generation to generation, because we come from a poor family.
Yeah.
You know, people don't know Romeo lived in a project with me in New Orleans. So, you know, he didn't have no silver spoon in his mouth. People see that now. He worked hard. I mean, he went from, you know, being a kid hip hop star to doing movies. I mean, he's a grown man now, but he's about his business. And to be, you know, my partner in this film, I mean, this is incredible. Like, I love working with my son. Like, I know a lot of people say you can't mix family with business. No, we can, because we love each other, we believe in each other, and, you know, we work together.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's a blessing to be able to go to work and be able to spend time with your family.
Absolutely. No, it's super dope, and I commend you all because I see that, and I'm like, that's super dope, and I think it's a positive example for Black people, especially because we don't see that a lot in urban communities. But speaking of urban communities, you know, we tragically lost Nipsey Hussle, and I know you had a relationship with him, but something that a lot of conversations are coming about, especially with these strings of, like, shootings happening to hip-hop artists. What is your thoughts about, you know, getting out of the hood and then coming back? What are your thoughts about that?
Well, my thing is, don't be afraid to make it out of an environment that you spend so much time in. You know, you want to make it out. That's keeping it real.
Yeah.
Now, the next step of us losing Nipsey Hussle, you got to realize that, you know, when you come back with a cause. You know, because the haters are not going to allow you just to stay there once you make it. So, you know, it's sad that, you know, we're never going to forget where we came from. But, you know, we also got to think about, you know, that you are successful now.
Yeah.
And so people will take your life, they'll steal from you, whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know, my thing is, for me, I'm always going to go back to help the kids because I love the next generation. But you also have to know, you know, you have to play defense at the same time, because that's just, it's life. We're not going to be able to stop living. Whoever left, you know, whoever go before us, their life will be an example, you know, to teach all us lessons. But like I said, you put your trust and faith in God. My thing is about the kids. I'm always going to go back to the hood to help the kids. Now, the grown people, I can't do nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? It's about the kids with me. You know, I have a foundation called Team Hope, and it's all about educating the next generation, because I was once one of those kids, so I can't forget about them. Like, I want those kids to see me and know that I come from a rough place like this, and that, you know, but our mindsets have to change. So I feel like moving forward, you know, you do have to move different because people are trying to I mean, to be honest, it's just evil. The devil trying to destroy,
Absolutely.
you know, the good people and the things that we have. So
Right.
you have to play defense against that.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of that, there are a lot of people in urban communities. I mean, DC is one of the top gentrified cities. So there's a lot of people in hoods right now being pushed out. There's a lot of people with low income people being displaced. But you're an example of somebody who started literally at the bottom and made it to the top.
Yeah.
So I want you to give advice to people out there who feel like getting out the hood is not possible, or generational wealth, building generational wealth, or building a business or a brand that's not possible. What would be your advice to them?
We're not going to be successful, for one, unless we own things. You know, because we can't make decisions without owning anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool to work to get to where you need to be at, but you need to invest something in yourself and into you. So people don't know, even I had a little job, but I also made a couple of dollars when I'm investing in myself. That was going to be my business. This is what's going to get me out the hood.
Yeah.
And when you talk about gentrification, we don't own nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's how they moving us out. And that's what the movie about. I got the hook up too. It's about that gentrification when they come in to buy everything, and then we either quick to sell everything we got because we don't see the big picture.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we don't see our value.
Absolutely.
And so I want to make people laugh, but I also want to make people think. That's what's different about I got the hook up too. Like, you're going to laugh, but when you leave out that theater, you're going to be, man, that was a real message. And also you have to look at mental illness in our community.
Come on, Master P.
So,
come on, we getting real.
So yeah, the movie is touching on that, where we have this one guy, he think he see stuff he don't, but you know, how are we helping our people? Are we getting them the medical help that they need? So, you know, we won't be able to help our people if we don't invest into us, into our business. That's why I'm like telling people, go see this movie. The more we make, the more we can invest back into the hood, because we own it.
Yeah.
And I love helping, you know, the next generation. You know, I've been doing this program for over 19 years, and it's just me being successful. I say, you know what? I'm successful. I want to help the next generation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's my cause, education and the next generation.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we're almost out of time, but I have to address this. You know, I tell people online all the time that Romeo is my husband, right? So he posted this thing on social media. All the girls were going crazy, you know. But I have this little video here I like to show. Yeah. And he says I'm his boo. So that would make you my father-in-law, right?
Really?
No, don't say really. You're supposed to agree.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just knowing this right now today.
Okay, well, we're just meeting, so that's fair. That's fair. So let's do a little bit. Okay, so I'm Leah.
How you doing, Leah?
You know, your daughter-in-law. So okay. Like, what do you want to know? Like, so what? I can tell you how I'm a good candidate to be your daughter-in-law. So, so I love God, and I really do love the fact that y'all have Bible study every Sunday, no matter what. I love that you're family-oriented. I love that you're from the South, because I'm a Texas girl. So your son will never be hungry. I'm a big girl, so your son will never be hungry.
Okay, I'm going to let him know that.
Okay? Oh, I let him know, too.
Okay.
But, you know, on top of that, you know, I'm out here grinding, doing my radio thing as well. You know, I understand the lifestyle. I understand what it takes. I want my own. Yeah. So, you know, I just think I'm a great candidate. I think I could be at the Miller's house in Calabasas at Bible study with everybody, with my notes ready.
All right. You know what? I can respect that.
Okay. So am I almost in? Like, we're still in the getting to know stages.
Yeah. You know what? We be still building a bond.
Okay. All right. We can do that.
You know.
All right. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Romeo take his time. I mean, you see how long they've been trying to get him with Angela.
See, here's my thing.
Okay.
They've been trying to get him with Angela.
Yeah.
I don't think Angela on the same page.
Yeah.
That's why I be mad, because she be doing my husband dirty.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want him, send him. Well, he's ready. He's ready. What are we doing? Be Simone voice. What are we doing? I don't understand. So, you know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with your son. Tell him it's somebody in D.C. ready for him.
I will let him know.
And he already knows. So I'm going to tag him in this video. So he's going to find out that we've had the discussion. But do I have, thus far, the stamp of approval?
No, I'm just saying you got all the great qualities. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I will
There's potential.
Yes, it's potential.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when y'all see me, y'all are all welcome to the Miller Leah and Miller wedding. I can't wait to see y'all there. Master P, of course, will be there. Probably be the best man. It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
So make sure you're there because it'll be right after I got the hook up to July 12th.
Yeah.
July 13th, baby. It's a Miller wedding on the way.
Uh-oh.
But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you.
Shout
out to the Quicksilver Show, and thank you for watching.
Every day away, Quicksilver.